What it do? What up, wheat? What it do? Welcome back to the wheat field, y'all. Welcome to you. I don't know why I feel like we need more room. It's just been feeling a little claustrophobic. Spirit also, y'all, we been feeling like a nervous Nelly, like a nervous gut, like somebody worrying themselves sick. I don't understand it. I'm like, Spirit, what is this energy that's sitting with us? Definitely feel like somebody is nervous and concerned, and it's like making you sick. That's what I'm picking up. Like somebody nervous, so it's giving like calm down. Hey, Queen. Hey, Elise. Thank y'all so much for tapping in. We are putting in the general collective reading. We were getting somebody pretty much worrying themselves sick. So if you are concerned about things happening or what's going on in life right now, maybe you're waiting for something in life, is really on your mind. I'm seeing the card that says obsessive thinking, right? Like maybe you are obsessively worried about something that needs to be solved. I'm seeing the word deadline. So you could feel under pressure for something to work out. It could be finance related, because most stuff that really make you feel like that is either related to health or finance. So I'm feeling like something might have to do with money. Is it breaking up? It could be my voice, because it's definitely giving me something on throat chakra. Yeah. See, Elise, I knew I was feeling something. I'm like, what is this? Wow. I hope you can hear me. Spirit gave us this book, the mind training one, and they were telling us, they were saying canceling negativity. It says many positive thinkers do not automatically think positive thoughts. They actively work to cancel negative thoughts. So it's given like somebody needs to learn how to actively manage their thoughts, like kicking out or canceling negative thoughts and reaffirming yourself with something positive, because we even had to stop and do that. We had to stop and just really dig into affirmation, like we know enough, we've done enough, we've developed enough to be strong enough in the moment that we're facing right now. Like we have the power to decide, we can affect change, like, and we can also just like rest on the fact of what we've done. If you've done all that you can do, then you can have peace in knowing that you did all that you can do. So it's something about clearing the negative thoughts. Yeah. It's like making a conscious choice to focus on a positive outcome. It's like really standing on that energy of having a positive outcome. So hopefully y'all can hear me. It says, I make a conscious choice to focus on a positive outcome, and if the outcome still turns out to be negative, I will deal with it at that time. So it's like, why waste the time fretting over it now when there isn't anything I can do about it? It may not happen anyway. That's exactly what I'm feeling. Like somebody is worried over an outcome and they don't know for sure it's going to be negative. So instead of obsessively thinking or assuming the worst, assume the positive and always affirm the positive, so that positivity has more of a probability to come into you. It's not meeting so much resistance. And if it happens to turn out, the other way around, then you'll deal with it at that time, knowing that you'll have what you need to deal with it in that moment. But don't amplify the negative vibes by worrying about it, especially worrying yourself sick, beloved. So let's thank the Alpha and Omega for coming in, for bringing us this channel message. Let it be supportive unto self first and foremost. Like, let it feed our spirit so that we may be strengthened to bear the yoke that's on our shoulders. And we pray that we overflow. It goes out into the wheat field. It meets the person that needs to hear this message. I'm picking up somebody being very, very nervous. They said nervous Nelly, almost like worrying yourself sick. So it's giving me canceling negative thoughts bringing in positivity, affirming that, and just putting out that vibe as best you can. And it's like be patient and wait and see what happens. The universe has an amazing way to bring about its results. I'm seeing the Seven of Swords is giving me strategy. Like, you don't know what's happening. So whatever comes in, you'll deal with it at the moment in the time that you receive it. But don't increase the possibility or probability of negativity by amplifying that frequency. I pray that you be strengthened to reaffirm the positive in your life and call in positive solutions to welcome the positive solution in your favor. I pray that it lightens the yoke on your shoulders so that you can release some of the worry and rest your mind. We bring down the system so that you are not ill is given that. And yeah, you overflow with goodness, abundance, self-assuredness, knowing that everything is well for you at the end of the day, beloved. See, feel the completeness around you. You are whole, you are complete, you are the niche. Right? You are whole and you are complete. You are the niche. So if you are questioning, like if you are bringing enough, if you doing enough, if you coming with enough, the spirit said yes. Feel the completeness of yourself in this moment. Thank you. Yeah, the one who sits above is here, and we see scribe. So I don't know if you have somebody may have the gift of scribing. If you are an automatic writer, the spirit may want to write something to you, through you, for you, to encourage you. They could be telling you, yeah, that's just what I heard. So that was it. The one who sits above. So the Most High God itself may want to send a message or bring a message to you, through you, if you happen to have, the gift of automatic writing or being a scribe. Yeah, in midnight is coming through. So we do see, like, I'm getting like the midnight hour vibes, and codependency is here. So you may feel codependent on something. It may not be a person, it could be a solution. If we are codependent on anything, it's the Most High God and what it tells us to do, right? So if it says move, move. If it says rest, rest. So right now I'm getting that it's not a lot of movement you can do. The only actions you really can take is to trust and to exercise patience. I'm hearing, quite frankly, wait. And while you're waiting, don't worry. It's giving an opportunity to train your mind towards positive thinking. Like, it's an opportunity to train your mind towards positive thinking, canceling negative thoughts, canceling negative contracts, canceling the chains that will hold your mind, put you in a state of worry, put the body in dis-ease, nervous energy, to release it. Right? We have the way the spirit kind of shows us sometimes about releasing negative energy, because all energy can be recaptured. It could be, I'm trying to get it out. Energy recapture, right? And so if you, I don't know how many people are like, gosh, thank you to the spirit. I just feel them holding me. So I'm trying to wait for them to tell me exactly how to say it, because every time we start it seems like it just get caught up and it won't go forward. It can't come out. Like, I don't know if it's the thinking interrupting the flow of the spirit, like, so that could be a thing. But it's given like energy recapture. You are putting out energy all the time. You're spending it, spending it, spending it. But you also can recapture energy and recycle it so that you could use it. Recycling can also lead to other combinations and creations. So y'all and many know that we have a Tesla. So this may help it come together, because it's like the visual in the brain. So a part of Tesla technology is like, it's a battery. It's like a little big ass RC car, right? It sits on a battery. But as the wheels turn and it's generating kinetic force, and the battery is already depleting, so you have the wheels turning, kinetic force can build up energy, and what that energy is building up by the wheels turning, it feeds it back into the battery. So it's kind of like an energetic recapture, if that makes any sense, right? So it's giving me the concept of you spinning your wheels and moving forward. The system is like moving very fast. Even if you're not doing anything, if you are nervous and anxious, the energy in the body is erratic and it feels like everything is moving way faster, which kind of builds up to that overwhelming anxiety attack type of thing. And one thing you need to do when you're in that energy is to breathe. And it's definitely giving deep breathing, like I breathe out anxiety and I breathe back in calm, right? So you're releasing anxious energy and you're recapturing calm energy, which feeds your body, your heart, solar plexus, like that energy calms you down. It's a way for you to mentally see, verbally profess, and bring in that calm breath to not shut down the system, but shut down the nervousness. It's like a way to turn it off. And it's giving the snap, like once it click in your mind, like if you can see it, if you could feel like the process that we're trying to express, then you can see how you can get rid of the nervousness and call back calm. Reminding yourself that you are whole, you are complete, that everything around you is well, everything is okay as you sit in the present moment right now, Ashe, right? Like, don't allow yourself, your mind to go into next week or 20 minutes from now, an hour from now. Don't focus on the deadline when you feel like something needs to be solved. Focus on the moment, right? And maintaining your energy and calling in positive solutions. Goodness, that's what we get in. Yeah, you don't need to be strong alone. See, somebody may feel like they are facing something by themselves, right? And I do feel that sense of vulnerability, right? Understanding nature is here. Cancer is coming through. We saw the moon, Aries is coming through. That's fire energy. I keep getting a vision of the moon, and I think we called out that energy earlier today. See, end it now. The moon energy is giving me like you can't see. And I think we are going into the new moon. I think as a matter of fact, this could be part of moon energy because I think today 11/18 is new moon portal is open. I'm gonna have to hop out real quick and see. New moon. Thursday, November 20th. Yeah, so it's definitely we're picking up like new moon energy. And it could be very, very make somebody very nervous. I don't know. Now my ear is ringing, so I don't know what that's about. My right ear is ringing. But I'm getting somebody's nervous over something that they can't see. It could be a new beginning. It could be a deadline or something dawning. It's something that's pressuring you where you feel nervous, almost nervous, sick nervous. It's giving like worrying yourself sick over something. Hey Tabitha, thank you so much for tapping in. Which one, beloved? This one. The I am is speaking to you. Look at this. We've been getting this card since yesterday. It has come out every time we pick up the makeshift. I think we've been using it since yesterday. It's been coming out. The I am is speaking to somebody. Yeah, it's like waking up to something. I'm seeing remove the headgear, like somebody needs to come out of the matrix and relax. See, waiting to start. It's a wait here. And I'm getting like needing to exercise patience. You may not be able to do anything but trust right now. Yeah, it's something about seeing the truth of you. I do see joy in reverse, so somebody's not having a good time. Yeah, past energy is could be being cleaned up, spilled milk. You can't change something. And with the past being in reverse, it does seem like it's a new beginning, like moving past something. So it is given like that hangman space, like a delay between then and what will be. And somebody is struggling with being in the now week. The letters M through Q could be significant. It could be somebody's name, first, middle, or last initial. Anything else in here, Spirit saying now? Yeah, discover some more than you think you are. See, it's something else that you're about to be shown through for yourself. Right? It's given that where we were saying you are more than enough. You are complete, to feel the completeness. You are whole, you are complete, you are the niche. So it's something in you that maybe the spirit is trying to call forth, awaken, activate, or something like that. Thank y'all so much for tapping in. I appreciate y'all. Y'all know what it is. It's the Tears of We Tarot show. It's definitely starting slow. I'm picking up nervous energy, like nervous Nelly, nervous stomach, like somebody has been worrying themselves sick. Yeah, it's like waiting for some sort of judgment, or you may need to acknowledge, you know what I mean? Like to cancel out negativity. Just decide, like, me worrying about a situation is not going to change the outcome. If anything, I just make myself sick while we're waiting. Love is here. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. What is the good in the waiting? It's so that you can discover something about yourself. Yeah, it's trust, the ability to trust. So I don't know if somebody is even being shown that you may have trust issues. Like if I don't know what's happening and I don't have the solution, I that hit me in the kingdom. Like I struggle with worry because I don't know what's happening. And that is a trust thing. Anything else in here? Spirit saying no. See, patience, I told you, is waiting. The waiting is like, ugh. Yeah, envy could be a thing, and that could be like, I don't know, maybe somebody see somebody else getting their shit. You know what I mean? Like judgment is rolling out, and people are getting their rewards. So if you did great shit, then people are being rewarded. And sometimes how the rewards come in, how things combine, you could be met with something adverse before the reward comes in, and you may be having to wait. You could be coming out of a karmic situation, having paid your karmic debt, and needing to recover from that, and you need things to come in to help support you. You know, I'm hearing make do, so it's definitely something that's significant enough that's really worrying you. Imagination and empathy. I don't know why for empathy I'm getting like the spirit having empathy for you. Like something great is gonna come in. Like it may be better than what you imagine it to be. You know what I mean? Like you may not see that the solution that's coming will far exceed your need. Like it's taking time to come together because it's gonna be bigger than what you imagine. Guilt is here. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. And I'm hearing worrying has to go. Yeah, for some reason I'm just getting worrying. I'm feeling like worrying has to go. Yeah, that might be the thing to change. It's worrying, right? See, growth is here and things are moving. You just don't see. I told you it's worry. Worry is the thing to grow past, to change, to move from worry to wonderment, to trust what the spirit is doing during this wait, beloved. Yeah. You may not understand the purpose. Purpose in reverse. The purpose of it could probably lead you to a greater level of freedom. And you may just not, understand that's what it is. See, it's fear. Fear leads to worry. So when you fear, you lean into faith. When you worried, you lean into wonderment. I wonder how the Most High God is going to do it, and you just trust that it's going to happen. That it loves you enough to make sure that you're good. The decision has already been made. It's been made in love. Yeah, somebody is about to grow, and whatever is coming in is going to be good for you. Health. So it's giving is doing multiple things, at least two. It's taking you to another place, another level. It's showing you also how to surrender fear, right? Insecurity. Because fear and worry come from a place of insecurity. It's root chakra issues. Surrender to play is coming through. Take a break from overthinking a goal. Do something fun to change your energy, to recapture your energy. And it's giving recreation and rejuvenation. So not only will playful energy rejuvenate you, that energy recapture, but it also gives you energy to create or recreate or think about things in a different way. Take a break from overthinking a goal. Mind training, mind control. See, when your thoughts just run amok, I'm seeing like Knight of Swords energy, your thoughts running amok, right? Then you could lean into fear and worry. Surrender the need to always be right, right? It's definitely a challenge with that. You may think that I gotta have this way and this way and that way and that way, and you may not be right. The spirit might be telling you, we know every element of combination, so just let us do what we finna do. See, surrender to receiving love and support. The spirit is saying that they love and support you, right? But you may need to surrender your need to be right or thinking that you're right on how the spirit must come through. It's not going to be like that. Yeah, something with judgment that they're showing me. Like maybe you made the judgment on how you think things should be. Yeah, see, surrender to stress. It's definitely stress, and I'm getting worried. Like somebody is stressed sick, like worried sick. And we talked about taking a few breaths, right? We were talking about when you breathe out worry and breathe out stress, you breathe back in security, right? You breathe back in like wonderment, like you breathe back in the calm that you need to bring down your system, beloved. Goodness. So it says, take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension you built up in your body. Tell me if that's not exactly what the spirit already said. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. And I believe they even said center. I promise you they said this early in the reading. So thank you guys for being here as these ingredients come together. I know it can be slow. Surrender to what is. Surrender to what's in this moment. Flow with it instead of fighting it. When you cannot change a situation, compassionately accept it exactly as it is, and it will bring you peace. Yeah, it will bring you what? Peace. Thank you to the Most High. You have magic within. Spirit says you whole, you complete, and you have a niche. There's something about you and your magic and your gifts. Which one are we getting this? So let's get some advice, some support from your ancestors, the ascended masters, your heavenly hosts, all of your spirit guides that are with you to support you. What would they like for you to know at this time? Guardians in the galaxy, known and unknown. See, you are guarded, you are protected. You have guardians. Not only in this galaxy or the galaxies that are known, but the ones that are unknown as well. Which one? This one? Any of these? This? No. Yeah, you are divinely protected. See, you are protected. And that's what we were saying. You are protected by guardians in the galaxies known and unknown. You are protected. So if you are worried about the outcome of a situation, just know that no matter how it comes to solution, you are okay. All is well. So release your need to be right. A robe is here. I'm hearing your majesty, so you may have some sort of spiritual position. The spirit could be realigning you to something. This one. And you are free. As well, you will be free when you free your mind, when you surrender to stress, surrender to what is. So maybe tell yourself you are free from all challenges, all soul ties, all contracts, anything that will hold you back. You are free. This. Jack and drain of all trades, and you will succeed in all your ways. So, Spirit is definitely saying you have a niche. There's more than one thing that you can do, and it's given that success will find you. I know you will succeed in all your ways, but I'm seeing that card that says success will find you. Do you want something else in here? Get that one. Okay. Yeah, Messiah energy. I told you, you got some sort of spiritual ranking. You talking about a niche as a healer, light worker, potentially. It's giving me, yes, on light work, so. We gotta get this deck, y'all. What up, y'all? Sweet, what it do? Calm down your system. Nervousness and stress and worry only brings suffering into you. Yeah. Promoter is here. We see beauty, see unique beauty. And the spirit could be promoting you. You have some sort of niche. And whatever it is, it's going to be good and righteous and fair. And look, comfort and, yeah, work in silence. Comfort is here. Everything balancing out. Coming into alignment. Caution at this time. See, somebody could be really concerned about money. We see persistence, designer and leadership and luck. Stay persistent. Something is being designed, divinely designed. We see leadership and luck. We got a split right here. See, growth. Growth is here. That was on the journey card. So what? Growth. Yeah, and somebody may feel unfulfilled. You may be waiting because something hasn't been fulfilled yet. Yeah, something is maturing. It's giving you are maturing in a certain area. And it's leading you to independence. It's giving leadership. I have no idea who that is. See, you can get a call, random. I don't know who that is. Hey, she is. What up, sis? Thank you so much for tapping in, beloved. Work hard in silence is coming through again, and I'm getting the spirit is getting ready. Maybe you're not gonna move. Maybe you're not gonna travel. But I thought they was getting ready to move you. So something is coming from the spirit. I do feel a move. Why do I feel like somebody could be moving backwards or back to a place you've been before? I don't know. Take it how it resonates. But somebody may get a job offer or something like that from a company or somebody they worked with in the past. Confirmation. Counselor is here. And legal. Confirmation, confirmation. I don't know if you're going to need a legal representative. Because then we see justice here as well. Yeah. Look at this. And contracts have been coming out, so be careful. Mechanic and denial and partnership. Who's working to deny a partnership, or do you feel like partnership is going to be denied? Do you feel like there was something like a mistake or something in the past that's keeping you back? A risk, you know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe you took a risk and something didn't work out. Maybe you're going to end up going back somewhere else. I'm not for sure. Back to somewhere you've already been. Maybe there'll be an opportunity to do that. Maybe that's what the spirit is helping do. The spirit could be speaking up on your behalf. And again, look, there's a phone. Somebody could call you, like we just got a call, and offer you something. I don't know if you're just in learning mode during this time, student to the unfulfilled, but it's given like just continue to learn at this time, to study, to allow yourself to grow. Whatever the spirit is trying to teach you, dig into it. And it's given those attributes. Surrendering to what is, surrendering to inner peace, surrendering the worry, surrendering, the stress, surrendering onto playful energy, to lighten your energy, to recapture your energy. See, somebody could call you. Voice. I don't know if it's something with your voice or it's just a phone call because I'm really picking up. We got that call and then this card came and it's definitely a telephone here. So I don't know what it is. It could be communication. I definitely feel some sort of communication. The ability, the only thing, nope, I don't get none. I just get communication. Planner. It's some sort of plans here. Yeah, see, and it's almost like mistakes. Like something happened where either you feel like it's a mistake or something like that. And it's given say yes to the things that you think you cannot do and make a realistic plan for what's ahead of you. Be a sport and work smart. It's like team collaboration and working smart. And it's something that you do. I'm getting promotion. The spirit speaking up on your behalf. See, look, somebody could definitely get a promotion. You could be leveling up, but you could level up in somewhere that you've been before or something like that. I don't know. But it's given next level. So get grounded, Gaia. Stay grounded, stay rooted, and know that the universe is working with you. So believe in its subtle magnetism to guide you. It's giving me believe in your magic, right? Not just magnetism, believe in your magic. Surrender to your soul. What's speaking to you from within? What are you resistant to what the spirit is saying? It's giving yes. Yeah, like you all the way up. See, you need to make peace. Surrender to your peace and have patience. Wow. It's the exercise of patience right now. And they show the patient card. Yeah, see, you're learning. Just keep your head down, learn whatever this is, whatever business that you are, continue to learn. I don't know if you need to brush up on fundamentals or some shit, but it's given continue to learn. Right, yeah, it does feel like a delay, like something's held up, and it could be relative to money. But I do feel like something coming so that things will erupt. I'm saying the word erupt. Yeah, independent, and what's that? See, partnership. Something is coming. Be careful, because I don't know, unethical is here, so you may have to look at something very closely. It could be more than one thing coming. Maybe you are concerned about people being ethical, going back to trust issues, like either the spirit keeping its promise to you. Yeah, because things are unclear right now. So maybe somebody is even doubting the spirit. Like, are you going to do what you said you were going to do? And it's like looking up and getting worried and feeling sick about it. Yeah. Like somebody needs something to grow, or maybe the spirit is saying your investments or what we invested in you and what you invested in yourself is growing. So say yes to the things that you think you cannot do. Ooh. That was that on that. Which one? This one. Eight of Wands is here. So let's clarify with some tarot and go a little bit deeper into these layers. See how it stack up. I already feel like the spirit is telling you that either something is coming into you with the transporter, like you know, or you'll be going back somewhere. Right? See, stress. Look at that stress. Crack. Right on the Nine of Swords. And Spirit definitely pulled the surrender stress card. And look, independent leadership right after that, beloved. Successful, a natural born leader. And that beauty card is giving me natural. And we saw that independent card, like something is being designed, something is being created, or it can be created to suit you, beloved. And you may not even believe it. Yeah, see, it's a partnership, Two of Cups. It's some sort of planning, right? But look, it's a trap here. And this could be mental. It could be physical or it could be mental. See, rest your mind. Four of Swords. Eight of Swords to the Four of Swords and Nine of Swords is already down here. You talking about stressing yourself sick. And didn't we say the Knight of Swords? You talking about overthinking, obsessive thinking, mind just off to the races. It's something about blocking out negativity, canceling that out, and bringing in more playful and celebratory energy. Leaning into the fact that Nine of Cups said, whatever the Spirit told you in the past, it shall perform it. 9 cups and 16 cups is 15 cups. Somebody could be concerned, like you got your spirit feel disturbed. Yeah, you may not trust that the spirit is moving, trust what the spirit is saying, that this change is coming, this freedom is coming, but something is coming. And whatever is coming, yeah, see, look, here's an offer. And this is all given spiritual, like what did the spirit say in terms of providing and caring for me? 9 of Pentacles. Am I going to be okay financially? Caution. Needing to use caution. Careful not to overspend. I don't know if more going out than coming in, but it's definitely you being very cautious in making your decisions. And Spirit said they got you in student mode right now. They trying to show you something. Yeah, it's using this stuck energy this time to show you something. It is pressuring you. 3 of Swords is making you feel a kind of way. It's giving spiritual and heart emotional disturbance. It can even have you overthinking, thinking negative thoughts. And Spirit wants you to calm those thoughts down. Understand how to train your mind and manage the energy of your body, because that's the frequency that you are emitting. Have an abundant mindset. King of Pentacles. Leadership. Promotion. See, look. Focus on the good. Focus on the positive. Focus on that abundance. Focus on your seed. Focus on what you can do. It's growing. It's given that you have the ability to beat out the competition and grow some shit. You could definitely feel some sort of lack, and it's giving money business. 15 Pentacles is giving like an insecurity or like that shadow energy around money. Yeah. Knight of Wands is coming through. I don't know why I'm seeing impulsive. If you have a tendency to get impulsive when you're worried, address that. Stay behind the spirit and let the spirit tell you what to do. This one. Stay behind the spirit and let them tell you what to do. 10 of Pentacles. It's given a challenge. But if you let them tell you what to do and take the guided actions and calm down your frequency, you will vibrate with the energy of security. It's very difficult to call in security when you are vibrating on the energy of insecurity, which is lack. You gotta focus. Thank you so much, Elise. I appreciate you for tapping in. Have a great dinner. Enjoy the din. You know she eating. Yeah, definitely 8 of Cups. Could be moving away from something or going somewhere to get what you deserve. You could be moving away or going somewhere. This could just be a part of your journey also to balance out your energy and teach you how to lean into peace. 4 of Swords. Like to trust, to relax when they say relax. Balance out your energy and what you put your focus on. Focus on the peace. The way that they have this person, because it's almost covering up his dude, but you see this person in yellow, right? And who was here for the rising message when they brought out the card in the purple deck to yellow, wear it. Not only did they pull out yellow, wear it, they pulled out golden, and they pulled out honey. All the cards alluded to solar plexus, to the color yellow. Solar plexus talks to your confidence, your willpower, your inner drive, your inner fire. When you focus on that, your energy, your center, your core energy in here, which you're emitting, and bring that towards peace, 4 of Swords, it brings you to success week. Not only are you even more, you know, capable of defending yourself, right? Because 6 wands and 1 wands is 7 wands, blocking out and canceling out negativity, but it brings you to successful endings. Like you recognize how to fight it, what to do when you are unclear. 7 of Cups, right? And you're confused. You don't know what the spirit is doing. You can't see it. So you just have to balance your energy. You keep working and you stay diligent and manage your energy and come to balance. 8 and 2 is 10. That's 10 Pentacles, beloved. It's giving a recipe. Now we see 10 plus another 5 is 15. If you have any shadow energy to learn toxicity about money and your emotions about it, again, shadow energy could be fear and insecurity over resources, over money, financial insecurity. You would need to work on that, combat that, defend yourself against the mind traps, right, over money, even over new beginnings. Where there's a new beginning, there has to be an ending. So there's a space between the ending and the new beginning, and that's where we was picking up the 3 of Swords. Queen of Swords is there. Queen of Swords and the 3 of Swords is 4 of Swords. She knows to bring her energy down, to meditate. It's giving something else about what you speak out and how you communicate. Always also using your throat chakra, that tool, this instrument, right, that you battle with to speak the highest over self. If you are speaking stress, if you are speaking worry, if you are speaking concern, and even if it's just an internal speech, watch your communication to yourself. It's giving that 3 of Swords energy. 5 of Swords, 3 of Swords. Anything else in here? Block out negativity. That's the thing that you are battling. So, we did see the 8 of Cups down here. That indicates a departure, a leaving, or going somewhere. That's the same thing. And it's giving determination with the sword behind that. And it's giving Knight of Swords energy. So, calm your mind. Right, you could be so determined to get to a solution that is causing you worry. They threw this in my hand, feel like it jumped out the deck. See, getting to stability. And they definitely is giving like King of Wands energy. You see how it's like on fire? You master emotional balance. So wow, it's good. That's almost King of Cups energy. And we were getting emotional spiritual space that's affecting your energy. You master emotional balance, leading you with calm and wisdom, surrendering to inner peace. You think clearly and you harmonize your head and your heart when you bring your energy down. Harmonize logic and feelings to inspire trust and provide guidance. Yeah, creation. Things are being created, things are being cooked up. It's like a person that, again, we keep saying that maybe because Thanksgiving is coming up, but it's like somebody coming into the kitchen all the time asking, is dinner ready? And the spirit like, no, dinner is not ready yet. It's almost get to the point where the spirit stop answering you because you keep asking the same question and they've already answered it. So if you feel like the spirit is quiet and is not responding to you, just know because they already gave the answer to you and you just need to trust what they told you. See, planning. Things are being planned out. I could never make this up. Okay? Things are being planned out. And the spirit will use you like y'all co-create these plans so that they're practical. But right now you might need to just surrender. Right? Surrender the stress, surrender the worry. You are standing at a crossroads, 2 of Wands, 2 of Swords, ready to expand your horizons. Take time to evaluate your options and make a plan. Wow. It says with focus, determination. And we just talked about that determination card that was here. You can set the foundation for success. The future is in your hands. Choose with purpose. Anything else in here, Spirit saying no? Transformation, though. Things are definitely transforming. And transformation always gives death and rebirth type of energy. And so where we saw the Fool card indicating a new beginning, we picked up that there had to be an ending. So transformation does support that. I'm hearing crystals. Which one would you like? This one. So somebody may be called to work with crystals at this time to kind of like amplify your energy, right? So we did get the energy of like rose quartz, right? It does amplify the energy of love that's down here. So you may be able to like see the good in all things. Like, why is the Most High God having me wait? Like, what's the good in that? So that I can exercise patience and I can deepen my faith. I can trust. See, Black Pearl is coming through. Gluttony. He who is not contented with what he has would not be contented with what he would like to have. So right now, find contentment in the what is. That's surrendering to the what is. Happiness. See, happiness is coming, right? But if you are not able to be content, even in the midst of everything that's going on and knowing that everything is okay, it's very difficult to be happy at the end of the day. Because no level of achievement, accomplishment, acquiring will make you feel secure if you don't feel secure, beloved. Right? See, be yourself. Everyone else is taken. So definitely getting you being the niche. You are whole, you are complete, you are the niche. There's something about your unique beauty and something about you in particular where not only are you protected, are you guarded, it's given that spiritual ranking that you have. So it's something that you're supposed to do with the spirit. I'm hearing honoring and favoring you. Yeah, unwavering tenacity. Yeah, just don't waver. Stay loyal and dedicated and focused and temper yourself. Being tempered in the fire, through the heat, through the adversity, through the pressure. Are you being tempered so that you can grow stronger? Growth. So that you can grow stronger. It's given we suffer when we don't surrender. Because the bottom of this, we ain't gonna read it. Change is coming. Courage. Courage to go through the change. And that's what we were getting, that yellow, the solar plexus, to have courage, that fire energy, temperance. See, temper yourself, right? And we see that's the truth. A star is being born and it takes the heat to do it, right? Sometimes you have to sit up underneath the pressure in order for the heat to build up. It's definitely a lesson in temperance and balance. 222 is coming through. All possibilities exist, but look at the heat that's underneath there, right? All possibilities exist. Tell me, what is it you plan to do with your one and precious life? Definitely planning is here. Star energy, but somebody might feel petrified, like lost, like the spirit left them out and is not doing what it said it's going to do. They pointed to this deck. Patience, confirmation. See, a fresh start. That was the Fool card. A fresh start. But in between this fresh start is like this space. Transformation is an ending. Here's this space. And then the Fool card is over here. It's like this area, the pause. It's almost like when you take that breath and then you hold it and then the breath goes out again. It's like, if you can imagine the ending being so like heavy, where it's like you have been waiting to exhale, right? So it's like that wait period. When you breathe in, pause, and then breathe out is what it's given. And I almost feel like the spirit itself, like creation, is in between breaths. Yeah, hope is coming through. This card, hope, how light this crystal, y'all can see it, is there. It's there. And we shuffled this deck today. And it came right back on top. And this deck just affirmed its presence because it's the same crystal. So somebody may need to get this crystal. And look, perspective, compassion, and patience. No wonder why they keep bringing it out. Patience. Yesterday is history and tomorrow is a mystery. Today is the gift of the Most High God, while we call it the present, right? It's given between breaths. And right now is the present of like sitting and surrendering to the stillness, right? Like if you, it's given still right now. And then you breathe, which is another action. So in the present, it's giving that Four of Swords, like the spirit wants you to be still. All right, let's get it. Let's see what else the spirit got for us. How is it stacking up, spirit? Look, see, Seven of Swords. It's something about strategy. Strategy. So yeah, just giving strategy. Yeah, and that's what's causing stress. Nine of Swords. Somebody worried, the anxiety, worry, depression. I don't necessarily feel depressed, but I definitely feel anxiety and I feel worried, like, and fear. Like somebody is worried, sick about something. And the spirit is saying, balance your energy. The turbulence within creates resistance in the ether. You are... I gotta say it the way they telling me to say it, so please don't take offense for whoever it resonate with. But Spirit is saying you fail to realize the strength and power of the energy that you emit. When we sit and worry and stress and we are emitting that, it's like shock waves going out into the ether. So whatever is trying to come into you is getting beat back by the shock waves of worry and stress that you are emitting. When you calm your energy down, you create a smooth pathway for that solution to come in. You end up proving yourself right, that the worry never comes truly to fruition. You had the ability to get through it. The Most High God did show up and solve it, and it's always on time the way it says it will be. It's going to happen. And you worrying only delays the inevitable. You cause yourself to suffer. You cause yourself to suffer by worrying. It's anticipating the spilled milk, is anticipating the loss. And we saw Five of Cups in the makeshift where it was saying crying over spilled milk. Like you can't change it. Whatever the transition is death that we said was coming is here, and you're in the space of the middle. And it's like everything is going to be okay. You just got to trust. See, the new beginning, the Fool. Did we not say that? The Spirit said it. We didn't say shit because we don't do none of this. It's not us. It's not, beloved. I'm telling you. The past Six of Cups and defense. It's like defense against negative energy, feelings, emotions about this. Like protect your emotion. Protect your energy. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, stay dedicated, loyal, committed. And know that the Spirit is loyal and dedicated and committed. What it said it will perform and will do it. You just stay in alignment. You just stay balanced. And when you find yourself having a hard time, the difficulty, and you feel the stress and the overthinking and the obsessive thinking and worrying yourself sick, meditate. Bring your system down. I don't know if meditation is the right way for you, if grounding is the right way for you, but it's something that you need to do to bring the heat down. Page of Wands in reverse. Bring your heat down. But it's given like it will block your creativity. It'll block your inspiration. It'll block your enthusiasm. Yeah, because you feeling left out, like you are out of control, like you are lacking something, and you don't. You don't lack anything. You just might need to practice patience. See? The Star. Everything is going to be fine. Hope, inspiration, serenity, and faith. Yeah, even though things are held up, things are delayed. The Spirit is still working. Three of Pentacles. You want these? So Rose Quartz is here on the bottom. We see turquoise is up next. Right? Creation, we did see courage. And I thought we saw something that said creation. We see energy, creativity, and motion. Things are in motion. Hi, Sheila. Thank you so much for tapping in. What up, One Who Possessed? Thank you so much for tapping in, beloved. Thank you so much, Lee, for being here. I appreciate you. You know your girl Auntie. We a spiritual reader, a channel messenger. Spirituality, rest, and epiphany. See Four of Swords, rest. Connect spiritually, ground yourself. And we see amethyst. See, you might get some sort of messages from the Spirit when you bring your energy down, beloved. Vitality, balance, sobriety. It's like your mind is just racing. Your energy is so high. Needing to calm down and sober yourself through balancing your emotions. Anything else in here? Spirit saying no. Yeah, harmony. I can't make it up. What did we say? Balancing your emotions. And it's green for emotions, heart chakra, energy, but harmony, balance, and serenity. Surrendering to peace. Surrendering that stress. Anything else? I hear yes. We're going to get some energy cards, and then that's going to be it. Thank y'all so much for tapping into the evening message. Spirit said, don't worry yourself sick. Look, no wonder why they wanted us to get this, because look, yellow, wear it. Solar plexus. So we definitely going to put that down there. We see 3 and 7 is 10, right? Don't be on 10. Bring your energy down. No 10 swords. Don't betray yourself. Don't do too much and, stress yourself out till you just so mentally overwhelmed that you can self-sabotage. Calm down. See, second chakra, Archangel Ariel. That's sacral chakra, right? If you bring your energy down, and you remain in control of your light source is given, right? You can definitely create and innovate. your sacral chakra and solar plexus, right? One, you got to believe in the possibilities and your ability to affect change, to manifest it, that you can do it, right? You have confidence and courage to go forward and do it, right? And if you stay in the energy of confidence and courage that you can do it, your possibilities, this creativity, it will unfold, it will manifest. We see envy. We did get envy in the journey cards over here, this deck. So if you feel like, damn, other people's shit coming in, right, and I haven't got my due just yet, release that energy. It's all about the judgment, and judgment is right here. Right, the Most High God judgment for each one of us is different. The timing is different. We have different timelines for when they called it. So don't get discouraged by other people seemingly to get their rewards and you haven't gotten yours yet. Just know that you are protected, divinely protected, as they said earlier, beloved. Divinely protected at all times. Michael got you. The spirit got you. See, anxiety. Release the worry over your abundance. And when is it coming in? Right? Damn, I see everybody else getting their shit, celebrating. Don't be envious. It's not your time quite yet, but it's coming. It's already been called. The world card. See, you could literally be standing at the gate just waiting for something else in there to be shored up, fixed up, prettied up, set up, whatever the case may be. Like you're right there at the door to the end of your cycle week. So don't give up and don't worry. You worrying, that's like waiting on somebody to come. You sitting there knocking and you waiting on them to come open the door. It seems like they take forever. Peeking out the window, waiting on the chariot to show up. When is the Most High coming to pick me up? You know what I mean? And it's like, it feels like it's never happening. This one. This. Yeah, see, where's the love? Where's the love? But the man holding the heart needs to balance their emotion. That's what they learn, to come to balance. Yeah, magician. It's given like the Most High God is whipping something up. Things are being manifested. Things are being cooked up. It's just taking a while for dinner to get done. Shit, you ain't like the Most High is in there cooking your ass a grilled cheese sandwich. No, you got a whole fucking buffet. Did you see this cornucopia? Like, that ain't no grilled cheese sandwich. Ain't no motherfucking hot dog. Them ain't no chicken nuggets. This is not fast food. You know what I mean? It takes a minute to cook some good shit. It takes a minute. It feels like Eight of Swords, like everything is being held up. It's just being cooked up. Some shit got to be held up for a reason. Can't let you go in there and taste the chicken before it get to a certain temperature. You get salmonella, then you really be sick to the stomach. You know what I mean? Like, some shit is for your own protection, beloved. Yeah, it's like a lot of possibilities and things are coming together. So if you are like, yo, man, running around like which door did it take or which way is it coming, or just know that it's multiple ways that it could come into you. And it may not be the way that you think it should, which is why Spirit said let go of your need to be right. Yeah, balance your energy, and it's time pour into you. A partnership is coming. Man holding the heart, woman holding the heart. It's a partnership. It's coming. It's giving a watch pot, don't boil. It's go. Somebody's spirit team coming through. Somebody's spirit team said, go find something else to do and let us work this out for you. Don't get upset with me. It's your spirit team talking. I told you they said go find something else to do while we work this out for you. Go find See, temple path action is there's the chariot. See, there's the chariot. You gonna find something else to do, like focusing on your path and doing what you're supposed to do. Before you know it, the chariot is pulling up to come and get you. I can't. Your spirit team is funny as shit. Anything else, they said no. In the meantime, find something for you to do. Work on your tempo path and wait for your chariot to come and pick and come and call for you. Like, it's work for us to do in the meantime, in between time. It is. So if you find yourself stressing yourself to death, then a part of it is to surrender to what is, beloved. Just do that. See, storm warning is here. Thinking, man, it's like you could be thinking up a damn storm. Spirit said somebody thinking up a storm. Brain smoking. They said trust in the spirit, the realm of all possibilities, beloved. Things are being combinated. It's being cooked up. It's better than anything you could think about. Like, you don't know what they doing. You gonna love it. It's a partnership coming. I apologize, y'all. I just thought that shit was funny. Y'all spirit team is hilarious. They said you thinking up a storm over there, burning your brain up, trying to figure out what the spirit doing and why it ain't happened yet. Getting upset with other people because you feel like they done got their shit before you. They in line or whatever the divine timing says it is. It's not happen for you. You just keep doing what you need to do, beloved. Tourmaline is coming through. See, focus, flexibility, and clarity. The flexibility is key, right? Because if you need to surrender your need to be right and you think the spirit was supposed to deliver something to you a certain kind of way, that lesson in flex. They said it's not going to be your way. They said it's just not going to be your way. So to be flexible serves you at the end of the day. You know what I mean? It's not going to be your way. It's going to be how the spirit called for things to come together. And that's something that you are being called to accept. And if you are unable to accept it, then you're going to struggle and rage against what is, beloved, because you can't change it. Some things are just outside of your control. The only thing you can control is you. So Spirit is saying at this time, work on you. That's your temple path. It's to master you. We don't control everything that transitions. We don't control the beginning and we don't control the ending. You can only control yourself, right? And try to maintain balance. For some reason, I think I hear J. Cole. Is that J. Cole? You know, keeping my balance? Something like that. Maintaining harmony and balancing your life so that you can manifest your desires. Again, it's difficult to manifest your desires if you don't surrender to peace. Yeah, self-mastery. Definitely. See, like, make peace. Definitely, it's like understanding. You're going to love the judgment, though. It does feel like that. With the decision that the Most High God has rendered, you're going to love it, right? It's just taking a while for it to develop. It's given like, you know, what is it, that thing like, good things develop slow? I don't know if we just made that up, but I feel like it's a saying that's kind of like that. Definitely a partnership coming through. You know, we see leadership, and that is, I don't know if that's what's stressing you, but don't put any resistance to this pathway by stressing over it. See, independence and leadership. And right now you could be just learning and growing about something. I don't know. These cards don't all go together. Thank you so much for showing me that we did that. Because that's definitely not that. Okay. Hopefully the message resonated for somebody. As you receive some useful GPs from it, Spirit definitely said it's an opportunity to train your mind, beloved, to learn or practice the principle of clearing negativity and surrendering to what is, surrendering to inner peace, surrendering your need to be right, surrendering stress, surrendering to play. All of these energies give sacral chakra at the end of the day. That's what I'm feeling. It's all trust in the spirit energy, sacral chakra vibes. And having peace that what the spirit said is for you, is for you. Like nobody can take what belongs to you. And maybe even encouraging you to say yes to the things that you think you cannot do. What's coming for you could be something that you need a little bit more confidence to accept. Like, I may be called out of my comfort zone, or maybe I feel a little bit insecure, and am I going to have protection while I'm doing it? And the spirit could be growing that attribute, that quality. See, making sure you're grounded, rooted, and anchored in knowing that. I'm grounded, rooted, and anchored at all times. The Most High, I'm always connected to the Most High God. I remain in creation at all times. There's nowhere I can go. I'm always safe, See, networking is coming through. And look, embrace the wisdom of the unknown. You never know what's coming into you. You never know what somebody is getting ready to give to you with the charity up there. You just don't know. Ask for help. It is given like maybe you did ask for help. And if you still feel like that, continue to ask for help, right? And think about what it is that you're feeling or what you're receiving when you ask. What are the messages, the signs that you're getting? Yeah, the rebel. You're a trailblazer, and you're meant to see things differently and to start a new path for others. So it could be starting a new path for yourself, right? It could be something very unique. And again, I got the word niche, and Spirit said they were designing a pathway for you. So it's very different to repair a pothole on the street that's already laid versus laying a whole new road that has to be carved out, mapped out, planned out, carved out, dug out, and then laid. You know what I mean? Like the plan is different. Some people, like, they may just need it, like, a pothole fix, you know what I mean, or some shit, and you getting a whole new road designed and named after you, beloved. I don't know. See, I'm telling you, it's giving star energy, and Spirit, again, is affirming the need to breathe and to utilize crystals. So which ones did we see? That Howlite crystal has really been coming through over the last 2 days. We saw amethyst. Tourmaline is definitely coming to mind. Rose quartz is coming back. Tiger's eye is coming back. So somebody may need to, just maybe take a spiritual bath with your crystals and help charge the water and really sit and rest and bring your mind down. Ooh, lust and a temporary hope. See, what is it that you really want in this space? Each one of us is born with a box of matches inside of us, but we can't strike them on by ourselves. The spirit is striking your match on something. Zen, or something is the lit your match, and you need to calm down. Zen. Walk as if you are kissing the earth with your feet. It's given walk lightly. And to trust. Again, trust. The best way to find out if you can trust is to trust. And when the spirit shows you, it's giving a blessing is coming. It does. It's giving somebody is getting ready to get a blessing, and they told you about it or something, and you need to trust it. Or I don't know what they told you, but whatever it is definitely trust is the thing. See, ascended master you are. We were getting some sort of spiritual ranking. You could be an ascended master, which is why your path is going to be different. Your time is going to be different. Your challenges are going to be different. If you an ascended master, right, and I'm seeing 33 because we've been picking up the number 33, somebody that's going back and forth between student and teacher energy. And right now, you could think that you're the teacher, right? You know the shit. I know this. But Spirit said you go between teacher and student, and right now you in student phase. I need you to understand this. I need you to learn this. Is what it's giving. Speak your truth. And it's something about truth. Speak your truth. See the truth. And we even gave yourself write the truth. You know, think about the truth that you are saying, or what are you saying to you? Is it true? It's given no. Sometimes we can speak out in correlation to the challenge and how the challenge is making us feel. It makes us feel insecure, right? It makes us feel nervous. It makes us feel like things are not going to work out. That it has to be met by this deadline. It has to end this way. It has to go this way. And sometimes that's just not what it is. It's really not. Like unapologetic is something unapologetic. Because they wouldn't let me say the other word. Y'all could read it, but they wouldn't let me say it. Authentic. Yeah, whatever. Scribe is, what is that? What does that say? False child? Oh, shit. Don't be talking against yourself and claiming falsities over you. Like, I can't do it. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know how it's gonna, it's giving that. Don't speak over you in a negative fashion. Yeah, old soul is coming through. So somebody could be an old soul or you, yeah. And we do see healing love, and we were getting Messiah energy. So definitely a healer type of energy. And it's giving trillions of atoms. Like, you have unlimited power. Think about the power that's truly in your body, right? The power that's in each one of your atoms, and you have trillions of atoms. So you're not powerless. So again, it's giving solar plexus, the color yellow, golden, honey. Somebody might need to wear it. Stability is coming right back out, and you in a transition phase. And when you in this boat, it's important to trust that the Spirit is taking you where you're supposed to be going. It's a guide that's taking you, see, so you can be secure. And if you don't feel security, then right, like in the moment through the adversity, you don't feel secure. Even when you get money, you can still have a tendency to worry. Because money is not the source of your security. Like, can you go on this new beginning? Can you trust that you can go? And how can you trust that you can go when you can't trust to be where you are, right? And that could be the illumination. Like, that's what you're learning. That's what you're realizing. To trust. Intuition. The answers that you seek lie within. Trust your inner voice. See? Ending. That's exactly what that says. Ending. You're in a transition phase between an ending and a new beginning. And they said trust. Trust your inner voice. But it's something about your inner voice and what it's saying to you. If you are talking negative to you and you are telling yourself things that are not true, right, then that's the issue. Opportunities are coming for you. So stay inspired. Utilize your intuition. And trust what they already told you, beloved. See? Leadership. Yeah, nurturing and authority and insight. Definitely leadership. Definitely be guided by your wisdom. And it says you are stepping into a role of vision and authority. Lead with integrity and inspire others through your actions. Your ability to see the bigger picture will bring success. Stay true to your values as you guide those around you. So there's definitely something here. Whether you are going back to a place that you were at before, because there could be an ending, a separation, um, or if it's just like an ending in your current position and you are going forward. You could be thinking like, I need to make more money, I need more security, you know, and something could be imminent, and making more money could be a solution, right? So that you can overflow. It's like resolving those issues and getting into that energy. And right now, the spirit said focus on your frequency. If you don't focus on your frequency and what you're emitting, then you could be putting out resistance that'll delay your manifestations. And that delay will only reaffirm what you were already telling yourself in your mindset. See, it wasn't going to work out. You know, I knew I should have did this or that, or whatever the case may be. It's going to reinforce some other negativity. And the goal right now from that spirit is saying is to cancel negativity. Yeah, see, that's what you're supposed to be doing. Awakening. This is a part of your journey. Unexpected changes are shaking your foundation, but it's clearing the way for growth. And we said that over here. It's clearing the way for growth. Though it feels chaotic, this is an opportunity to rebuild stronger. Trust that this awakening will bring clarity and deeper alignment with your purpose. So definitely trust, lean into your intuition. You definitely are spiritually gifted. It's given high priestess, even though I think she did show herself, right? Look, there's that partnership on the bottom, a union. The Two of Cups that they showed us. They must like those cards because they put a rubber band on them so that we don't put them back in the box. They're going to be a part of the mainstay is what I'm getting. Like, seriously, we're going to use them fairly often. See, trust. That's the lesson. It's trust. Trust. See, release fear and insecurity and trust, sweet. What's that? See, loneliness. You're not doing it alone. You're never alone. The spirit is always with you. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. So you don't have any need to, like, again, I can't tell you what you need to do. So we have to come back from that. But spirit is showing me the word envy. Right. And sometimes it's like we forget that our journeys and our paths and divine timing is different. And if you've been waiting for things to resolve and to come in, you feel like you've been in this limbo space for a long time and you seeing other people's, you know, manifestations come in, just know that what the spirit is manifesting for you could cook a little bit longer. They might be getting fast food. They might be getting a patch, like a pothole repair, when the spirit is like customizing a whole road for you with your name on the street sign. You don't know what you're getting. But if you know you putting the work in and you know that you are deserving according to your serving, then focus on your service. Focus on what you're doing. And that's it. And trust. They said it. Y'all see? Moving forward. Yeah, right, move forward. Seriously, and embrace change. We see equal is coming here. It's on the upside, and embrace change. Everything is gonna balance out. It really is. It's gonna balance. And you're not gonna be left out, and you're not gonna be behind. You can't be behind because you're running your own race. So that's why envy is not a thing, because envy is comparing yourself to somebody else. The only person you compare yourself to is you. And if you are thinking about you of yesterday and are you better today, then the answer should be yes, I'm winning at all times, Ashe. You know what I mean? So I could trust that whatever the spirit is doing in me and for me is coming. Because look, we still here. Ain't no weapon formed against me has prospered. We winning. We are triumphant. Yeah, starseed energy. You think you not gonna go through the shit, right? They said breathe my star energy coming through. Again, you're gonna go through it. You're powerful. Message. Somebody is gonna get a message. This could be a message. so that you can, work on your mindset and put it to rest. Because you worrying and operating in the energy of stress is only causing resistance. See, surrender, stubbornness. It may not come in the way that you think it's going to come in. And you might just need to go ground. Go ground. Take a relaxing break. Breathe. Spend time in nature. Replenish yourself. Recapture your energy. Focus on the beauty of creation. Remind yourself that it is abundant, right? That is fruitful, beyond imagination. So much so that it's things that we haven't even discovered, and when we see them, we be like, oh shit, look at that. Is that a whole new species? You know what I mean? It's so much that we don't know. So it's a good principle to trust in the unknown. Enthusiasm 343 is coming through. I feel a back and forth, like from heartache to stability, back into heartache and worry. So, again, balance your energy. Approach life with an optimistic attitude, even in the face of challenges. Be excited about the energies that's coming. Be excited. I don't know. Hold excited energy. But it says be excited about the opportunities that lie ahead to embrace them with open arms. Embrace them with open arms. Approach life optimistically. See, that attitude changes everything. Yeah, 1010, it's up to you. Can't nobody tell you how to feel about it. But look, there's that patience. The ability to go with the flow. Right? We do see movement is here. I do see unconditional love. So if you feel like there were mistakes in the past, like maybe you feel like you had a hand in what you're going through and you feel like you're repaying some karma, you know what I'm saying, or something like that, just know that you can give yourself good love, compassion. That includes you too. 24, 24, 6, 6 breaks down to 12. That's a 3, beloved. 12 is that hangman. But that breaks down to 3. So that could be 3 of Pentacles, collaborating and working with the Spirit. It could be 3 of Cups. It could be you finding a way to relax and bring celebratory play energy back into your life. It could be 3 of Wands, you waiting and having patience that the Most High God is bringing the next thing, the opportunity, or the right action to lead you forward towards stability. Yeah. Definitely see the 4 of Swords, though. Rest is here. 6 of Swords is definitely kind of like moving forward with calmness. I don't know why I just saw the 6 of Swords. But, yeah. I feel that grief, the heartache, though. The worry. 3 of Swords, renewal. So, 890 is here. What is 8 and 9? It breaks down to an 8. So the infinite is working. Yeah, 666. I told you I was feeling for some reason a number 6. I think we just said that. 6 and 6. 6, 6, commitment, loyalty, truth, love, light, spiritual realm, growth, and solutions. All here. Everything we kind of talked about that you might be worried about. Is the Spirit loyal to me? Yes, it's going to take care of you. And it will honor its responsibility to provide and protect for you. You are loved, right? This is an opportunity for you to increase your light by transmuting the energy of insecurity into empowerment. Staying tapped into the spiritual realm, knowing that you are growing and the solutions are coming. Lessons learned. See, I told you they said you are in student energy. So you're learning. Slow down. Balance yourself. Release the power struggle. You can't force anything, right? So your ancestors are telling you that you're restless because your vibration is low. It's linked into worry. So when you calm that energy down, your body will come into rest. It will be emitting peace, which is a smoother road is less resistance for your abundance, your manifestations to come into you. Eat. So think about that at this time. If you're able to just open yourself up to the constructive feedback from the spirit, open yourself up and see if that's something you're willing to practice on, beloved. Spirit said it'll be good for you. It'll behoove you to do that. Anything else? Spirit said no. That's what we got. I love y'all. I do. I love you just like I love me because that's my capacity. And we definitely can resonate with these GPs. You know what I mean? Who doesn't need a reminder to control negative thinking and resolve the drama within self? That you have 0, 0, 0, 0, unlimited potential, limitless potential. Anything that the spirit wants to do, it can do it. It controls every element. So we would do well to remember the grand magician and who really controls all of it, right? The peace of surrenderance and what it brings. Practicing that virtue, that principle, 1% more daily. I love you just like I love the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the ending. That called us all to be the infinite intelligence breathing. Yeah. So breathe, we. That's what they said. Counseling, Hierophant energy. Breathe. To the next now. I love y'all so much. Thank you for coming through. She is. Thank you so much, sis. Unique healer. See, there we go with tearing your name up again. I don't know why. But unique healer, thank you so much. One who possessed, thank you so much for being here. Miss Monica, thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate each and every one of you. Sheila, thank you again for tapping in, for checking us out. I pray that you guys enjoyed the message. Elise, thank you for coming through. I know you had to go eat your dinner and then you had to go. Tabitha, thank you so much for being here. Queen Soul, thank you so much for being here, beloved. I appreciate each and every one of you. Oh, I'm glad that you resonated. And that's right, because 1212, thank you for calling that out. Because, that's one of the things I would pick up when I watch the playback. Oh, like, shit, you showed 1212, which is 3 and 3, which is Master 33, and you said 33. They did. Wow, thank you so much for calling that out. I appreciate you. Yeah, I can't, look. Let me know what the schedule look like. We are supposed to have a conversation so we can vibe and see if we want to collab and go live. I'm calling it. I'm bringing it to the ether, the manifestation. Hey Spencer, thank you so much for popping in. We wrapping it up, beloved. You just missed us unless you were just watching and a little bit quiet today. But yeah, start it back over and do the replay. I think that it was a really good message. You know what I mean? Us training our mindset and managing that negativity, controlling it, learning how to cancel it and block it out and recapture that energy, right? So that you can minimize your energetic loss and you can recycle it into something else. For some reason, Spirit gave it to me like in terms of waste management, right? So we want to manage our waste, right? You want to recycle as much as you can because everything is a part of this contained system. Honestly, everything gets recycled, does it not? When you think about the whole premise, every bit of waste goes back into the system and is decomposed. It's broken down back into elements that are taken back up into the system and reused, beloved. So nothing ever is wasted. So it's giving me that card that said mistakes, right? Like, so sometimes we feel like we made mistakes and all that time and energy and effort was wasted, but it's not. It's truly not. It's like, I'm seeing words like, transferable skills. I was there. I learned. No, I know how to do it. It's another tool in the belt, and it will be useful in the future. I can use it. This tool, whether it's inspiration, creativity, I can combine it with something else and innovate something new, beloved. A tweak, something that's gonna improve something and get better results. Nothing is ever lost. Right? Everything in creation is a self sustaining, recycling, reusing system. Even the things that seem like it get burnt up, it's not. It's just turned back into its bare elements so that it can be recombinated into something new. The truth is, matter, energy is never lost. It simply transforms. There's nothing but transformation, transition after transition after transition from one form to the next. Like, do you think an ice cube, like, feel it when it melts back into liquid water? Probably not, right? It's gonna go with the flow. So whether it's in a gas state because it's evaporated back up into the ether and it's up there until the temperature drops to form water droplets and it's back into a liquid state, till it continues to drop until it's frozen. But that energy is still there and it can be released at any time. I don't know why I felt the need to go through that. It's like the things that we know that are kind of like very elementary that helps us to stop overthinking. Right? A partnership is coming. Things are coming together. There was an ending, but things are coming together. So even if one partnership ended, another one is coming. It could be conflict. You know what I mean? Shit. It could be waiting for somebody that's in a position that you're supposed to be in to be removed. Like their things need to line up so that they could be removed and you could be inserted. Right? You just never know what the Most High, the magician, is cooking up, beloved. You just don't. That's what we got. To the next now, y'all. Thank you so much for sticking it out and staying through. Oh, what's up? Do you believe you have the choice to come back until we learn all the lessons? I do. I do. I do. And I think after you've come back so many times, you realize that you keep coming back and cycling through. And some people, like how we talk about Kuan Yin, this type of energy, somebody who delays their own ascension just to come back and help. They have a service disposition, so they continuously create soul contracts to operate on that mission. They are healers, right? So they come back to help. Yeah. But if you want to, break the cycle of reincarnation, then you have to stay away from the false light. It's like that falsity and that's keeping people trapped in a certain space in reality. But you can break it and you can come out. Right? The same way we were talking about ascension and activation of like your DNA codes, whether you are actually activated all the way up to number 12, you know what I mean? So a lot of people stop, Page of Cups, right? It's given like we all are intuitive and we all have spiritual gifts. But it's all about your ability to grow them and to harness it and to balance it. It's given like we should sit in that, not just the emperor, empress, but like the high priestess, hierophant type of energy, like very high level awareness of the etheric cosmic things that's in the dark, but also the things that we can observe in the light. So it's like the understanding of like the concepts of full consciousness and what that means. That you're not under control of some sort of entity, right? Justice to that. Balancing that. You're not under control by some sort of entity, right? It's like the infinite intelligence, that beginning and the ending, it gives you the power to do an amazing array of things. But a lot of people are under my control and programming that has taught them that they cannot fully activate, they cannot use their gifts. As a matter of fact, like when you get into it, you learn about how, you know, the DNA code or the genome was tampered with to turn off certain genes. So it keeps you stuck in the loop, you know. So, but yeah, do I believe that? Absolutely. I believe you can break the cycle, and I believe that people choose to come back. Our consciousness is shared, right? We are always uploading and downloading information, right? There's truly no such thing as gatekeepers because anything that you want to know, if you seek it to the spirit, it will bring it to you. You know, you will discover the mysteries if you are, you know, open to doing that. Well, I don't know why I felt the need to say that too, because maybe because it's like the door that we're looking at, you know what I mean? It's like if you knock on the door, it shall be opened unto you. Hmm, that's interesting. Well, you guys good? Anything else? Anybody feel a kind of way about any of that? Do you have anything to add? I know it's like a kind of a thing. It gives me like not just King Solomon energy, like so many things that they kept away from us that we could know about, like the spiritual world and the ethereal realm and all of that stuff, esoteric knowledge. But it's like, why? Why is everything so separated? Why don't they want you to know the fullness? Like how you can come into activation, right? How you can break the chains. And sometimes we even struggle because we know that we're a medium and we have other spirits around us and we can channel the energy of the Most High, right? And that comes through us and they operate through us. But it's like I feel like it's just a soul contract. We're contracted to do it. And we keep choosing to come back to do it. Yeah. It feels the same way, like a person who continues to come back and to help. What is archons? You have to tell me what it is, or I have to look it up and let you know what I think about it. It's not bringing, like, I don't want to, like, speak on something that I haven't deep studied. Ancient Greek title for a ruler or magistrate, particularly in classical Athens, considered malevolent cosmic rulers. Oh, who created the physical universe and trapped souls in a material world. I think that's what we were referring to basically. Like you can escape the proverbial trap of reincarnation. I think that's what you're saying. Let me know if I'm right, if that's what you're saying. Yeah, it's like yeah, it gets weird, right? When certain theories on that, I do believe that it is entities or certain beings that do want to siphon off of our energy and they are able to use our ability to create and to manifest and they manipulate our desires and our intentions towards what it is that they want to use our energy to create, if that makes sense, right? So we have the ability to manifest, and if they can manipulate your emotions, your mindset, program you in a certain way, then you end up creating the things that they want you to do and create at the end of the day. So it's all about, you know, understanding self and going back in and reconnecting with the true divine within you, and then awaken and activate your soul so it can tell you what to do. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is. And I look at those energies not just like these supreme malevolent beings, but they are a part of the adversarial nature of creation itself. It's always going to be the push pull. It's always going to be something that you have to persist or persevere through to show your resilience. It's a part of your growth track. Yes, exactly, she is, but it's a part of their job. It's a part of their job. Yeah, because I don't necessarily think that anything is all, you know, just benevolent or malevolent, right? It could, I could be wrong, but I feel like there's purpose in all of it. I guess that's a better way of saying it. Even if it is purely malevolent, like it's on the far end spectrum, right? Because light is a spectrum, right? It's from one end to another end, right? So if everything is light, everything is energy, and we have a spectrum of it, everything on the spectrum has purpose. Yeah. Hey Barbie, thank you so much for tapping in. Yes, everything serves purpose, and that's why I say everything serves the alpha and the omega. Everything serves the beginning and the ending. Everything that's created in creation is created with purpose. There is nothing that does not serve something, and everything serves. It serves to the law of one. It all serves to the law of one. That's why sometimes I say it can get a little bit muddy because the first universal law, right, the 12 laws of the universe, is the law of divine oneness. Is divine oneness. Everything is whole. And that's why we always say that everything is whole, everything is complete. There's nothing broken and there's nothing missing. Everything that's within creation exists for a purpose, for a reason. And everything serves the law of one. We're gonna go get one more book. This is a really great book series. I don't know if any. Oops, we just dropped a bunch of books off the bookshelves. Y'all probably heard that. There's more falling. So it's a bunch of books over there that just fell off the shelf because we just picked this 5 book series up. Right, the raw material. I don't know if anybody has read this. The Law of One. It definitely comes from um, a series, like a long time, a person channeling these messages from other beings, right? But it talks deeply about the law of one, the law of unity, the law of oneness. We're going to put this right here because we got to put it back on the shelf. So, my daughter got me this series a couple of years ago, right? And it's a very good series, very interesting. Very interesting how they express like some of these laws of the universe and how they talk about it. Oh, you have a wonderful, yeah, it's a series. It's a 5 book series. I think if you're asking about the law of one. Yeah. You're saying the Bible says the devil and God are the same entity. To have bad, good must exist. Yeah, that's what I find hard, as if bad is natural. But I think finding that bad is natural could be easy when we look at natural law. You know, um, are volcanoes bad? Like when they erupt and they burn down, all of this landscape, animals, habitats, and, food source, and all of this stuff, the destruction that they cause, hurricanes, are they inherently bad? They are violent, right? Um, they can cause destruction. Um, Transitioning onto death, is that bad, or is it just a natural part of life? Do you think about in the vessel you have an army of white blood cells, your immune system that attacks viruses? Is that violent? Is it a representation of war within you? That virus wants to survive just like anything else. So it's all about how you want to see it. Yeah, I create all things. Yeah, and a lot of lessons are learned by the dark times. Absolutely. That's why adversary came into, the picture. Like, first of all, they don't tell us everything, but you can infer there's going to be opposition because challenges and adversity, unfortunately, is the best way to learn. You is not People generally don't learn or don't move, don't become inspired without some sort of adverse action. If you are sitting still, you have to meet a force, some sort of blunt force that will push you out of position. Whatever hits you can be considered a violent act upon you, but or an aggression upon you, or some sort of adversary, a challenge. It could hurt, but it's the thing that caused you to move. If you don't have something to move, then you're not going to move. It becomes complacent. We stifle learning, right? We stifle growth. Oh yeah, you talking about being your last lifetime? Yeah, but that's why we say we stay why we advise don't go to the light. They be telling us to go to the light. Why do they want you to go to the light? So that you can come back and you can recycle into the game. If you don't want to play the game, then go into the darkness, go into the unknown. Don't go back here. You know what I mean? Go back to the light and reincarnate into another life cycle. It is a false light. That's what it is. It's a false light. Because everything comes out of the dark. Out of the dark did the Most High God create light. So if you are looking to remain in the spirit and to rest in the spirit, why would you return to the light? That's the visible spectrum, right? You want to stay in the unknown. You want to stay in the spirit. So you would go to the dark. But they trick you by telling you and programming you to follow the light, and that's not true. The light is only this little portion of the spectrum that you can see and experience, right? Everything else is in the spirit, is in darkness. Yeah, it's so crazy. But you know what? I do too. I'm open to every possibility. Duality and polarity exist. So, I mean, light and dark, good, bad, what we consider to be good and evil, all of it is a part of the balance, it's a part of the system. I believe that you go back and you combine and you feel the energy of oneness, of wholeness. You don't come back into this life cycle to experience the separation or the feeling of independence or individuality. That's what I believe. See, in this realm, in this 3D, we are pixelated pieces of the same entity, of the same source, of the same consciousness, of the same eternal energy, but we experience individuality. I experience this pixel as self and identity. And that's why we go through the process of releasing the self identity or the ego to remember that we are a part of a collective body. I'm never alone. It's not just me. And the things that we do are not just onto self. We are creation, acting upon creation. And everything that we do has a ripple effect throughout creation. So it's just a fallacy of separatism. It's just a way for us to know self, to mirror. Yeah, don't go into the light, Carolyn. She said it, but she said it in the opposite way, right? She's saying it like Carolyn was gonna go to heaven if she went to the light. But the truth is, to go to the light is to reincarnate here. Look at the abundance coming through 888. I believe it's the realm like on psychedelic scary for the first few times, but we put time on things here and the realm of time doesn't exist. Well, the realm of time has to exist because it's only our way of experiencing one point of origin to another point, right? Up from point A to point B. If, it's the progression, right? It's how we calculate the journey. So if I used to be there and now I'm here, there's a difference in space that has to be accounted for, and we call that time, right? So 987 is coming through reflection. And it's giving like progression, like 1, 2, 3. Time is like the progression, right? From one place to another place, which is why it's different all over the place. Like time isn't the same on Mars as it is here on Earth as it is on Jupiter. It's different. Did you know Romans created time during their solar eclipse, missed out so many days to make up for their creation of time? They manipulated how we calculate time. I don't know if they created time, but they manipulated how we calculate time. Yes. Like one of the biggest things is to think about, like, we should be operating more on the lunar system, right? Because we have 13 moons, which would be 13 months, and we only calculate 12 months, which throws everything off because you got some months with 31 days and some months with 30 days, and then you got 1 month, which is 28 days. But if you were to calculate it like on the moon cycle from moon phase to new moon to full moon, then you would probably end up with like about a 28, 29 day cycle, right? And it would be it would be very consistent, right? It would calculate as going around a full 13-month cycle and then elevation as we transition upward. And then we go back around and then we transition. And it's another thing in that because there is a 1 day, we complete the cycle, right? And then there's a 1 day space and then it elevates. So there's a built-in natural pause in the cycle. It does. It follows the woman's cycle. It's an average cycle, which is why women, like our bodies, is attuned to the moon, right? That is Gaia. You know, she's attuned to that cycle. That's the way we're supposed to flow. But patriarchy, changed it, fucked up the calendar. Women should be is not according to the nature. So if you follow the moon phases, you can put yourself back in rhythm. Even for us as a collective, like collective consciousness, if we were to follow the moon phases and understand where we are throughout the month, you can determine what it is you should be focusing on from an emotional standpoint, what is being called to you, how you should manage your energy, whether it's waxing, whether it's waning, whether it's the new beginning and we're trusting, whether we're getting revelation and we're reflecting with the full moon, like that lights the way. It's so much into it, how we are supposed to set our rhythm. So everybody's circadian rhythm is off because the Gregorian calendar has everybody's shit fucked up, basically. Yeah, extra day were considered feast days. It's a celebration day. It's like we're moving up and through this cycle. Yeah. You say it just proves that nobody knows anything, yet we're all desperate to try and find it. Yeah, the only thing you can do is seek and sit in a student energy. Which is why the spirit brought the card today, like to surrender the need to be right. Right? Surrender your fear of change. Change is always happening. Like, it is what it is. Everything is changing. Right? It's always going to be change. We can't always, we can't possibly sit in a position to say that we know all things or that we're always right because it's so much that we just don't know. It's so much to discover. You said, yes, this is true, but years ago they sacrificed babies to please the Most High. They didn't have rain when they thought it would, constantly evolving to understand this. Yeah, and it just depends on what culture and what heritage, right? A lot of people did a lot of crazy stuff and sacrificing and rituals back in the day that some cultures still exhibit in some sort of way, right? Some people thought cannibalism was fun, and some religions still eat flesh and drink blood. You know what I mean? Like, it's still present. So, I know. Just to please. Women are supposed to give birth upright. Yes, they are, and they're supposed to stand up. It works with gravity. But they got you laying down. Yeah, going against the natural order of things. Yeah, that makes childbirth more dangerous, painful, and it could lead to death. It could harm the mother and the child giving birth like that. It's not natural. Shit, I was just talking to my doctor, like, they haven't, why are they still holding on to some of the same medical standards that they know is just ass fucking backwards instead of fixing it? But a lot of people like to hold on to what they think is right, even in the face of greater knowledge. We can know better and still hold on to old belief systems that are against our highest good. Spirituality is coming through. Yeah. That's like this. Like they think that we shouldn't be doing this. A lot of people feel like, at one time we could do it and it was fine. And then they feel like you can't do it. You can't do this. The spirit won't use tarot cards. Well, why not when they made them? The spirit made them. They were the first playing cards. People would play poker and spades and gin rummy and all of this shit when tarot cards were the first cards made, beloved. That's what traditional cards are based on. Tarot is based off that. Yeah. It's like your progression to self mastery. That's all it is. It talks about your individual spiritual journey. And if you believe that we have spiritual gifts and that messenger, what he said, greater works will you do, then why do you feel like you can't do what they did and more? They were doing it before that messenger even came around, and the messenger said that you could do it. But a lot of people believe that you shouldn't. Where does that mindset come from? Could it be the programming of others that don't want you to know that you are a powerful co-creator and you can change your reality? That you don't have to sit in, some sort of scarcity or manufactured scarcity to allow others to hoard power and resources. We could free ourselves. We don't have to wait for something to come and do it for us. You was on the back and forth. Oh, you were talking about the labor experience. Yeah. Often get deja vu of believing past lives. Yeah. I've either seen the future tripping or remembering something. I've had the ability to see time ever since I was a youngster. We could see time like it looks like a roll of film. We can see time in pockets and spaces. We can't see all of it, but we can see it, and we definitely can meet a person and be like, I know you, and I could tell you how I've seen you and experienced you in past life cycles or just in alternate timelines. Monica says she read the Aztecs and their practice of ritual sacrifice was meant to fulfill a perceived debt based on life. Felt very literal reading of the spiritual truth. It is, and that's like some voodoo practices, right? A lot of it is just literal. They literally act out what that word is saying. Where some people treat it metaphorical, some people treat it literal, and they do things to act out those practices. So it's just different and based on what you believe in. We tend to be very metaphorical. We look at things on a cosmic level. Like what is it saying to us on a cosmic creation level? When we think about the only begotten, we think of creation itself. It is the only begotten. It is the only thing that the Alpha and the Omega made, is creation itself. And every pixel of it is a representation of the Most High God itself, expressing its own creating consciousness. I'm seeing creation is the fabric of consciousness, is what it's saying. Like it's expressing itself. It's like, I don't know how else to say it, but we are pixels and pieces of a grand picture, like the tapestry. And every thread, every pixel, every piece is a part of the same picture. So the grand architect, the Alpha and Omega that put this work together, everything that's embodied is still one unit, is one thing. It's just us. We are it. And that's why they tell us like, those are just your brothers and sisters. And yeah, they might be malevolent, but they'll get their balancing. They were made to be like that. Like some people just got that energy. Yeah. Yeah, the Egyptians had Wi-Fi. Like, they had electricity. They could power their cities. They were able to create running water and irrigation. You look at the old world, it shows you that this is, they give you a whole different story. I'll put it like that. Think about all the temples and stuff. Like, the intricacy of it, the engineering that we cannot recreate with the technology that we have today. It lets you know what the real is. For real, for real. Yeah, there are spiritual laws. There's laws everywhere. Spiritual laws, universal law, natural law. You know what I mean? It's tons of laws. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like it's so many laws. This is just one book. Like 12 universal laws. Like they govern the law of oneness. We are all one. The law of vibration. Your frequency and your energy matters. The law of attraction. What you vibrate with is what you will attract, beloved. The law of correspondence. The law of action. You cannot just sit there and be complacent. Universe is always moving. Action change is taking place. The law of cause effect. Whatever action, there's going to be a corresponding reaction, cause and effect, or karma. The law of compensation, what you put out is what you will get back. The law of perpetual transmutation of energy. You can change and recycle your energy. The law of relativity. Things are related, right? The law of polarity. There's duality in the system. There's going to be an up and down, a light and a dark. The law of rhythm. There is a pace to things. There is a timing. And the law of gender is the same as saying like the law of yin and yang, where there's a masculine energy, there's a feminine energy, and better yet said, where there's a feminine energy, there's a masculine energy. Because if we follow our body's chemistry and you decode your elements, get all the way down to your RNA. There's an alpha RNA, which is the oldest RNA code that we have been able to find, and it's feminine. It's a feminine protein strand, an alpha strand from everything does that DNA combinate from that one protein strand. It sets the framework, the foundation for every other code. It's the oldest. The X is the oldest. Y comes after X, like X, Y, Z, but that's just a pun, which is intended, truthfully. Yeah, disentangling morality from purity, politics, and toxic religiosity. I love that. Yes. Yeah, I've seen a lot of bullies getting humbled after a long time when they thought they had got away with something. Yeah, they do. And even if you feel like they didn't get it in this life cycle, you don't know what the next one is going to be. Everything balances. We always pay our karma. You don't get out of it just because you passed away, right? But teacher energy. But it's like think about it, when we transition and you leave bills behind, somebody still pays those bills. The bills still get paid. You can't just wipe everything away by saying, oh, they passed away. Here's the death certificate, so all the bills get wiped clean. No, you just settle somebody else with that debt. But honestly, you take it with you. Counseling is here. Somebody does is the envy of energy. The energy of envy keeps coming out. So that's like the third time. Fuck the tax man though. No, you know what? The Most High God collects with interest. Please don't forget that. The Most High God magnifies. It's a magnifying agent, right? Again, so you put that energy out there, by the time that force hits it and it cycles back around, beloved, it's gonna come back with some shit. Which is why what you put out, it will return onto you magnified. It's gonna go out, it's gonna pick up force and steam, it's gonna come back, boom, and hit you weak. So either it's gonna be something more than what your hands and heart can hold. Either way, it's more than your hands and heart. You have to go to the spirit and make, look, we digress. It says you could be envying other people's financial success, and we were picking up this energy and saying that the spirit got somebody in student energy. So sometimes the student can get upset with those who are already graduated. If you are a freshman or a junior, right? Are you upset with the seniors or those who are in the graduating class this season? That's a thing. And it's okay to admit it to yourself, to think that, like, I'm ready to freaking reap the benefits of my efforts. I've been working at it, but spirit might be saying, hold on just for a little bit longer, because what we're cooking up for you is designed for you. It's different. Some of those people on fast food, they eating chicken nuggets, and you finna get something that's just, that soul food, that Thanksgiving. See, some people on retail, you can just go pick that shit up off the shelf. That's not the same thing as something designed and tailor made. You know what I mean? It's a whole different energy. So if the spirit is taking you to a whole different place in terms of business and entrepreneurship, something that's set up specifically for you, beloved, don't be envious of people who on the shelf. I mean, whatever the spirit got for you that's tailored to your life purpose is designed specifically for you. See, leadership. But this energy of somebody being unethical or unreliable is here. And I don't know if this is in the background, if you're cautious, if it's going to be more than one thing coming in to you, if it's something that you're thinking of, like the spirit is not going to keep its promise to you. And spirit said it is. Look at this windfall. See, somebody definitely feels unstable. Here's that retail shit again. It's given coming off the clearance rack. You will no longer be in this unstable, financial, insecure ass energy shopping off the rack. You're gonna be going into business potentially for yourself. So say yes to the things that you think you cannot do. Continue to nurture things. Create the plan, right? So that you're practical. And things that, look, you might need to go to, legal. It could be shit you might need to have legal representation or legal advice or legal counseling. That might be good for you, just to make sure that people are not being unethical, that you protect yourself against people who could try to figure out a way to get out of paying. Follow your instinct, animals. Yeah, that's definitely the good thing. Follow your instinct. Yeah, partnerships is coming. And again, for somebody, it's like you could be learning how to negotiate partnerships, how to negotiate contracts, how to set up your own business. Yeah, things are in a halt right now. Spirit said don't settle though. Maybe you will rush and settle into something because you feel like things are held up and you need to have a solution. But Spirit wants you to make peace within yourself. You could end up doing something on your own business. Yeah, leading you to celebration and to justice, right? Away from stability, balancing things out, and you will be celebrating. And it's something based on you that you do. You are uniquely positioned. And we were getting that authentic, and they would not let us say it, right? So be authentic, right? Be unapologetic. Embrace your own uniqueness and own it, letting the world see who you really are, beloved. And it also says that your inner world, your frequency, your internal environment must match the outer world that you want to bring into you. Whatever you are trying to manifest, make peace within yourself. Be secure within yourself so that you don't end up settling for something that you don't want, moving from a place of nervousness and worry. When you make peace, you are self-assured. You know that everything is working out for your good. Even the delay, even the pause is working for you. And I think that's what the Spirit is trying to teach you. And also something else so that you can spot those who have made contractual agreements who are really unreliable. You definitely have something coming in and they want you to protect it. Windfall and independent. See, don't you think you would need to know how to work contracts and get the right advice and vet them so that you get paid on time? If you were standing up something independent, yeah, it's definitely giving a call from somebody. Or beware of critical voices, right? Growth is here. I told you, crafter, something is being sewn together. This is tailor-made energy. This is not retail. This is not off the rack shit. And whatever they putting together, beloved, whatever they give you, chariot, it's coming. It's gonna move you. But charitable, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. That transporter is giving chariot. Like you're gonna go somewhere. Yeah, why is it happening to me instead of happening for you? Thank you, Miss Monica. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. We done. We just chopping it up at this point. I appreciate y'all so much for expanding the conversation. This is beautiful. I love it. Look, see, something better is coming, and you got to know it. Tell yourself this. That's the affirmation. I made the investment. I'm playing on a team. Everything is well. Something better is coming. And in the meantime, I'm going to learn how to protect myself from unethical people that may have to try or will try to take whatever you're manifesting or to change it in some sort of way. Be careful. There is an adversary here. And it will always be adversaries when it comes to your life purpose. So get these lessons in the space that the Spirit is giving you to work through. I love you. Thank you. We tapped. We just hit the wall. Seriously, beloved. To the next now, I love you so much. Great night. And think on it.